Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Kamusta? Did you guys know about this? Seriously, Walden University under investigation. The only reason that I found out about this is actually a YouTube friend of mine. I'm not sure if I can give her a shout out or whatnot, but she sent this to me over Facebook Messenger. Alright, the only thing that I know that happened in November of 2020 is Walden University was going through re-accreditation or recertifying through CCNE, and that's all. Yeah, Walden University under investigation. Let's dive into it. So the notice came from Higher Learning Commission, okay, and there's actually a couple of articles. I'm going to put the link below. So who is Higher Learning Commission? Okay. So basically, a Higher Learning Commission is a regional accreditor in the United States. So there's two things, regional accreditation and national accreditation. Universities or institutions or schools, they could either be national accredited or regional accredited. Okay, so some people, when they hear that, they automatically think national is actually a good accreditation, but it's actually not. There's a total of 6 regional accreditation agency in the United States, and actually if your institution basically is regional accredited, that means that most likely another institution will take it. Just for example, like Walden University is regional accredited versus getting your medical coding certification, right? So that would be like kind of like a national accreditation part. Anyways, what you see on the screen, right about in the middle, right here, that's the Higher Learning Commission. They are the one that accredited Walden University just because where Walden University sits in the region, okay? But it doesn't mean that if you live, I don't know, in the New England, whatnot, Walden University is not accredited there. That's not true. It's just the regional versus the national accreditation, okay? So this is the letter. I know you guys can't probably read this because it's tiny, but I kind of broke it down into 3 parts just so we can talk about it, right? Because that's why you're watching this, to talk about the letter. So this is one of the paragraphs. I think this is the most important one. It's basically telling us that, you know, there's an open civil investigation against Walden University, and check this out, guys. It involves basically 3 departments. So the U.S. Department of Justice, as you guys know, that's the government. It's a federal agency that kind of enforces the law, right? And then you'll see here the U.S. Department of Education, because, you know, that's pretty much, I don't have to explain that to you guys, but they're the one who oversees the Department of Education of the United States, right? And also the Department of Veteran Affairs. So think of it as, you know, anything to do with the veterans, military, healthcare services, medical centers, like all that, like the military veterans. So 3 top federal department are in this particular 3 agencies are investigating Walden University. So to me, that's pretty scary, right? I have invested in this university. I have given them the money. I have did my dues and all that stuff, and this is what it comes out to. So basically, what these 3 agencies are saying is that they are investigating because Walden University have violated the False Claim Act. In short, what it's saying is that Walden University provided some fake news or some fake information to the commission, CCNE, right? So basically what that means to me is that all this three federal agency is investigating Walden University, okay? They're investigating them because of the fact that they violated the False Claim Act. What is a False Claim Act? False Claim Act is basically, it's also called the Lincoln Law. It's an American federal law that, you know, if an agency, institution, or whatever committed a fraud, okay? So, where did they commit the fraud? Okay, so what they're basically saying is that they gave false information to CCNE and to students. Check this out, guys. Let me just go to the next slide. This is what they're saying, the availability of clinical placements. It's funny because when I was doing my research before attending Walden University, everybody's promising me all of these things like, yeah, we're gonna find you clinical placements, we can help you out, this and that, and I'm like, okay, you know, because I know how hard it is to find a preceptor. I mean, you know, networking or whatnot, but at the end of the day, it's very hard because in reality, honestly, I have 2 people that promised me that they would precept me, but then backed out last minute. And I had no choice, you know, so it's hard. So anyways, they promised me all these things. So this is all going in my head, just remembering all these things. But this is what it is, the availability of clinical placement. So on the next paragraph, this is just basically this little blurb right here. It's just saying that, you know, because they're the ones who are credits or give the regional accreditation to Walden University. So they're just basically letting us know, letting the public know. But you know what? Shame on Walden University. They are not fully transparent with us. Really dig, really down into this particular investigation. You know, just even like just simply typing it into Google and you're just interested or whatnot on what's going on. The thing is that Walden University tried to hide it. And guess what? They get most of their money from us students, right? I mean, think about it, how much it costs per credit. To be honest, their customer service sucks anyways, and you guys know that. I'm not very happy with Walden University. In fact, I'm very ticked off of them. I just can't wait to graduate because I have invested so much in this particular institution that, and money too, you know, but at the end of the day, it just shows you how or where their priorities are, because they're not telling you. They're not telling me. They didn't tell me. Somebody else found this out, and somebody else forwarded it to me, you know? So anyways, the grand finale, what it means for us, for students. As I mentioned before, I emailed them, I tried to call them, I didn't really get a straight answer. They're under investigation, so they can't really comment on it. I searched their website, waldenuniversity.edu or whatnot, everywhere. It's not really posted in their website. Of course it's not. Of course they're not going to let everybody know just because the way they conduct their business, right? It is for-profit university. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that, you know, since Department of Education is involved, that can mean 2 things. Well, actually, it can mean one thing, at least to me. It can mean like financial aid, because they're not going to be accredited anymore, right? So financial aid would not be available. I am set to graduate in 2022. And really, I mean, what does that mean to me? I honestly don't know. I'm very anxious about this. You know, the good thing is that I am going to let you guys know is that if you are set to graduate you know, this semester, next semester, or whatnot, if they are still accredited by the time you graduate, you can still sit for your licensure and, you know, your tests or whatnot to get certified. And going forward, if just in case, and I'm not saying that they are going to lose their accreditation, okay, just in case they do, future, right, and you graduate and you sat and took that exam and you passed and they were still accredited at that time, you're good, okay? However, I really don't know. Let's just say they lose their accreditation the semester before I graduate. What happens to me? What happens to my money? You know, what happens to my time, to my effort, my stress, and all that? But I guess we'll have to watch, right, and see where this leads us. Let me know what you guys think about this. And if you guys find out any more information in regards about this, okay? As always, if I can do it, so can you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I can make more. And I'll see you guys later. Paalam.